Hi Virgo, this is your weekly reading for December 22nd to the 28th. So I switched up the cards a little bit as usual. Today we're going to use a Fountain Tarot deck for the Celtic Cross. And I also included the Work Your Light Oracle cards and the Sacred Earth Oracle cards. Just a quick announcement. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the likes and subscribes and comments. I am now at a grand total of around 450, around there, 450 plus subscribers. And I'm so excited and I'm so thankful and appreciative and happy to be here. So I just wanted to take a second to say thank you and also wish everybody a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope everyone's enjoying time with their loved ones and time off from work and able to relax, regenerate, and get your energy back up so you can go back out again once the holidays are over. Also, I was intending to do some daily readings, which I did not do because I wanted to actually wait until I get my subscriber count up, just so it would be worth, you know, the effort, because I don't want to like spend all my time on daily readings and then have it not pick up. Instead, I thought I'd do a love reading, a weekly love reading. Once these 12 are popped out, then I'm going to do a love reading with Romance Angel Oracle cards, Whispers of Love Oracle cards, maybe one more Oracle deck, and then I have a Love Tarot deck, which I've been beefing up on to do a Celtic Cross for you guys there. That will come afterwards. So let's get started with this. As usual, we have the Romance Angels, Whispers of Love. Now we have the key Work Your Light cards, Sacred Earth by Tony Carmine Salerno. These are beautiful cards. Crystal Healing, Sacred Traveler, Divine Feminine Oracle cards, of course, and the Fountain deck. Now, the Fountain deck is not necessarily my favorite kind of deck, but we're going to work with it just because it's inclusive and diverse. And let me get my rings on here. So I thought I'd give it a go for this round. Otherwise, I love this deck. I love the silver gilding. I love the cover. It's just, you know, I find the images a little bit gloomy, to be honest, you know, but whatever. We'll give it a go. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th in the form of a Celtic Cross, please. That doesn't count because I didn't shuffle it well. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th in the form of a Celtic Cross. I'm going to shuffle. After a good shuffle, if a card pops out, that's my signal that that's the end of the shuffle. If it pops out early, I will show it to you, but I'm going to continue the shuffle. If it takes too long, I will end the shuffle. Alright, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th in the form of a Celtic Cross, please. There we go. And that was, I'll show you these. So I'm going to keep shuffling just because there's too many cards. Got Seven of Wands, the Hero card here. Got King of Coins, King of Pentacles, and Page of Swords, collecting information. On the bottom, we've got Judgment, a decision to be made. All right. Now let's continue that so we get one card. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th in the form of a Celtic Cross. Okay, I'm going to stop there. And on the bottom we have Nine of Coins. Sweet. This is the situation, or you right now. Ooh, Three of Swords. Okay, challenge. 10 of Wands. 8 of Cups is the conscious foundation. We've got King of Wands. Recent past, we have 3 of Coins. Recent future, we have 10 of Cups. Amazing. Right now, you have 4 of Cups. Surrounding you, we have the High Priestess. Hopes and fears, we've got 8 of Wands. End result, outcome. Ooh, the Fountain. Okay. So this is a perfect example of a sad reading completely coming back around to a positive reading. Okay. We're going to talk about the meanings of the cards, and then you can see how it resonates for you. And then I'm going to pull some oracle cards to try to clarify the situation, okay? Because oracle cards are very straightforward. We're going to start with the center card, which is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords represents heartbreak, disappointment, and loss. Something happened that you are upset about. Something that you are very hurt and have not gotten over yet. Okay, so you're kind of still in that sad, down in the dumps, feeling, you know, vulnerable, feeling raw about something. Okay, so then we have, as your challenge, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is great responsibility. Okay, it's, if you love your work, and I always say this, if you love what you're doing, then it's a fantastic card because it's a sign of success. Okay, because if you love what you're doing, you're never working a day in your life. That's the saying, right? But if you don't love what you're doing, it's quite a responsibility, okay? So you've got a ton of responsibilities here, but you're really sad and not feeling up to it, right? So you're having a challenge of stepping up to your responsibilities that you have waiting for you, okay? Consciously, we've got the Eight of Cups. That means that you've thought things through very clearly, and after a lot of thought and, you know, analyzing and logical reasoning, you have figured out that you're not satisfied emotionally in this situation, and so you're deciding to walk away from it. That's what you're thinking. So, Eight of Cups, in relation to this heartbreak situation and loss situation, this great responsibility that you have in this situation, you just feel like you're thinking it's in your best interest to walk away from this situation. But in your gut, in the foundation, in your subconscious, beneath the surface, you've got King of Wands. Meaning you know that you are the master of manifesting. This Wands is like fire energy, can be represented by Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But for your subconscious, your foundation, the feelings here I see is that you know that you're still invested, and you still have the energy, and you still have the strength, and you still have the passion for this. It's just that you've had some setbacks and some loss. And so because you're feeling in this Three of Swords, you know, kind of down, you know, down in the dumps, depressed, upset, hurt kind of situation here, you're consciously trying to, you know, logically go, okay, I think I should walk away from this because it's not serving me well, it's not making me happy. But you know, at the foundation, there are great responsibilities. You've got the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands right close next to each other. You know, King of Wands is about being able to manifest anything, create anything, and you are able to, from vision, put it into action and make things grow and make things happen and have projects come to fruition. And in that way, you know, you have a great responsibility that's weighing on you. But because of this Three of Swords emotions here, you're feeling like you just want to pack it up and walk away and look for something deeper, something more meaningful, okay? That's another thing about the Eight of Cups. It's not maybe perhaps spiritually fulfilling for you, and so you feel like you need to look deeper for something that's going to add more meaning to your life than what you're currently doing. Okay, in the recent past though, you have Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about getting recognition for skill at work. So, you know, usually it has a church scene with somebody, you know, doing some kind of artwork on the wall or something, and there's two older senior monks, and they're overseeing the work, and they're thinking, you know, that this person's doing a really good job, and it's about opportunities, it's recognition, and kind of notoriety for being someone who's very skillful, okay, whatever it is that you do. Then you've got the recent future. It's 10 of Cups. Now that is a major hop, right? To go from Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles to Three of Swords to 10 of Cups. Now, I'm just saying that if we're going to look at the correlation here between the threes alone, it's going from Three of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. When you got this recognition for your work, perhaps that's what's breaking your heart. It's dragging you down. Whatever your work is that you chose to do, you know, the challenge was that there was such responsibility, right? And it was not emotionally fulfilling. Even though you created this and you know there's great potential, it feels like this has been a disappointment to you somehow, emotionally. Perhaps the challenge was the responsibilities and how to handle the responsibilities, right? Okay, and then into the recent future, though, you get 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is about the completion of the Cups. Now, you were planning, though, to walk away from this 8 of Cups. That was your plan in your mind. But in your recent future, you're going to see it through. You're not going to walk away because there's a 10 of Cups here, which means you're going to see it through to completion. And that's going to bring you great joy. Okay? This is about success, joy, happiness, having your family, your home, your professional life, spiritual, everything to be in great harmony together. It's going to bring you abundance and it's going to bring you great joy. And isn't that a fantastic thing to have for the holidays, right? To usher in the new year with success, as opposed to 3 of Swords, heartbreak and loss. I see 8 of Cups also as unfinished business. Okay, if you're going to go off to the Himalayas and pray or something, okay, I understand why you would be leaving this 8 of Cups behind, because you're looking for something more spiritual, more meaningful. But if you worked your way all the way up to the 8 of Cups and you walk away from it, you know, and there's not really that like profound reason why you want to walk away, sometimes it's unfinished business where you should be completing it. You know, you're walking away from something, you're walking away from your commitments, your responsibilities. But you don't, because you go to the 10 of Cups, and that brings great success, great joy, great happiness. This is a very positive card. Then you have you right now, though. This is the recent future, right? But you right now, it's so similar to the 3 of Swords, this 4 of Cups card. There's the cup that's being offered, and it's got great potential for joy, success, love, everything. It's a divine cup. It's a spiritual cup. It's something that is an offer, that is a good offer, that is going to bring you joy and success and fulfillment. But instead, you're very much in this 3 of Cups, focusing on the past and being stuck in stasis, okay? Sitting there, doing nothing, you know, kind of not moving, being caught up in your, you know, thoughts, overthinking things, and not moving enough. And you need to pull yourself out of this now and get back to what you need to be doing. In the surrounding area, you've got someone, it could be someone who's very psychic, intuitive, spiritual. Could be you who's feeling in this kind of energy as well. You know, we just had the new moon, the full moon, and the new moon's going to be coming up shortly soon. So also we've got the new year coming in, right? So there's a lot of opportunities here to be out with the old and in with the new. Now, this is the energy surrounding you, or it's someone around you like this. The High Priestess is someone who is the, aside from a spiritual figure, a psychic, intuitive figure, you know, a healer type of person. It's also someone who has the secrets to divine knowledge. She's the keeper of secrets. So, could be that there's someone around you that's like this, or you are feeling in this kind of an energy, High Priestess energy. Now, how that's going to affect you? Well, in your hopes and fears card here, you've got 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is about great love, great enthusiasm. Where do we see Wands in this? We see it right here at the base, the foundation, your subconscious, right? King of Wands. It's there, it's lying latent right now, because you're still stuck in this like woe is me, Four of Cups mode. But it will come out. Just like it says here in the recent future, it's going to come out. And we've got the Eight of Wands in the hopes and fears, which means that you still got that spark. You still got hopes for this. Like, no one's scared of the Eight of Wands, okay? At the lowest vibration, possibly all this communication, love, enthusiasm, energy might be overwhelming to you. But you see, you had a Ten of Wands over here that was the challenge, right? Because you were in this mode about your work, whatever it is that you were doing. And so you go from Ten of Wands and you drop a few of those wands. And you get to this, Eight of Wands. You're still enthusiastic about this. You still have hope for this. It's just the responsibilities, you didn't know how to handle them. You didn't know how to process them because it was overwhelming. In the end, the final outcome, we've got the Fountain card. Now, personally, I've never seen the Fountain card. This is my a few times of getting this card, and I honestly never bothered to look it up because it comes before the Fool. So I'm just going to read it here. It says the Fountain card is, our interconnectedness on this planet has never been more clear. Technology has given us near limitless access to knowledge, more than we could possibly comprehend. It has illuminated the interweaving and singular consciousness that sages, witches, and shamans have embodied for thousands of years. The Fountain card is this eternal context beyond human experience, in which anything and everything can happen. Though tarot could not have anticipated this burgeoning connection and awareness, it now begs for its expression. The Fountain card represents this expression. Like the Fool, it exists outside of the 21 cards of the major arcana, beyond the cycles of the earthly world. It reflects both solitary experience and timeless unity. It is the ether in which we navigate our imperfect lives and the substance of life itself. So it is the eternal context beyond human experience in which anything and everything can happen. Okay, and there you go with the outcome. We have such positive cards here going from the recent future into the outcome. And the only thing is, you had positive cards on the foundation in the recent past. I think somehow there was some issue with this recognition that you were getting. Let's clarify with some oracle cards, but before we do, we've got this here, Nine of Coins, the Single Lady card. Speaking to, you've already manifested enough to be self-sufficient, to be independent. This is someone who's made their coins and is enjoying the single life, whether you be a female or a male, bachelor, bachelorette, that's what it's about. It's about the single person card, okay? About being able to meet your own needs for happiness. But the bird over here is a call from spirit for something deeper. Here we see Eight of Cups processing in your mind. You wanted to walk away from this because it wasn't emotionally fulfilling enough. Why? Because there was such great responsibility, and it was this and this. We have success, and then we've got heartbreak. It's very strange. Okay, so is there possibly a fear of success here? Let's see. Let's pull out some oracle cards. This is the Divine Feminine Oracle for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. There we go. On the bottom, let's just take a peek. It's Ariadne, mistress of the labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. Ow. It's true. It's true. Okay? You can Four of Cups it forever, but the only way out is through. And look at that. Lalita, the red goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. I'm going to leave Lalita up here, and I'll speak to it briefly. Lalita is just about, this goddess is speaking to You know, you have tensions and conflicts that you think are major right now, but it's about, you know, if you just take it easy, learn to, you know, joke around, laugh it off, take things more lighthearted, you know, listen to music, loosen up your vibration, go out, play, laugh, dance. This is what you need to shake up your energy, because this Four of Cups energy is like, honestly, look at that. It's like the extreme polar opposite of what this goddess is reflecting. Saying you need to tap back into this energy. And I think you already know this though, Virgo. Okay? You have the energy and enthusiasm there in your hopes and fears. It's always there for you to draw on. So it's saying do so, because that's what you need. That's the remedy here for the Four of Cups. Let's pull a Sacred Traveler card for Virgo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. All right. On the bottom, we've got miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Beautiful. Then we have in the flow. Look at that Christmas scene. Isn't that beautiful? I think I pulled this for Pisces before. Everything is smooth sailing. Isn't that a lovely scene? It's so tranquil and peaceful. A beautiful Christmas holiday scene. And isn't that just so fitting? All right, I'm going to put that over here. And let's see what that means. In the flow. Makes me want to bust out some cocoa. All right, where is that deck? Sacred Traveler. These aren't too long. Infinite Abundance, in the flow. So it says, let go of the shore, enter the flow. You're moving into a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. Enjoy the ride. This isn't the time to try to control the events of your life. Let the Creator support you. You don't have to do it all by yourself. The glory of the universe flows through you. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know it's not always easy to let go of the shore. However, this card is urging you to take a risk and let go. When you are truly in the flow, you don't need to push or exert effort to make things happen. You can flow around any obstacle. If there is a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, let it go. It's not the right time. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster and you aren't swimming against it. You just enjoy the ride. If you aren't feeling the smooth current of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations in your life, or you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others and spirit to support and help you. Okay. That's very can't speak. Straightforward. Okay, saying basically go with the flow. Even, don't be this Four of Cups where you don't move. You have to have the ability to not be trying to control everything, and to also be able to go with the flow. But that doesn't mean do this and be in Four of Cups, right? Okay, I'm going to pull a crystal healing card for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 20. I'll show it to you, but that was, whatever. Okay, I'll just show it. These are great cards. I'm going to just keep them. This is what came out. Kunzite, self-love, orpiment is success, okay? Now, with Kunzite, it's all about, just like this Lalita, when we get these, I often get these cards together when I do these readings when people need to lighten up, okay? Kunzite is about being more kinder and gentler with yourself, okay? Here's my little baby Kunzite. I always have to let it come out and make an appearance every time we get this card, okay? Isn't that lovely? Let me see. Yeah. Sometimes it gets washed out, and then when I put it with the rose quartz, it becomes pink again. Anyway, this is the need to love yourself and take care of yourself. To, ease up and be able to lighten up and loosen up your vibration so that you can attract more love into your life. Orpiment, this stone is about everything that's coming into your life right now is going to be successful. Everything you put effort into is going to be successful and abundant. You have to be able to embrace the responsibilities in a way that you don't have to control it and you don't have to let it control you. Don't take it so serious, but don't be like in stasis where you don't move. Okay, there's also a little bit of a catch here with the orpiment stone, because the orpiment stone is also toxic, right? On one hand, it represents success, but on the other hand, it's a toxic stone. Okay, so you can take that as it resonates. On the bottom, we've got fire agate, creativity. Like the King of Wands here. At the foundation, on the base here, and the foundation here. Creativity and the King of creating, right? The master of creating. You have so much abilities and so much potential. You're just really busy, you know, being caught up in your emotions. So let's pull a Sacred Earth card. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. There we go. On the bottom, we've got balance. Okay, and there's these two First Nations looking women here. One is blue and one is red. Beautiful. Okay, but we don't read the bottom ones. And I haven't been using these decks often enough to be, you know, have them memorized yet. So, 1,000 apologies. Here's efficiency on the top. Look at that. It looks like a pentacle in her hand. But we shall see what this means. Give me one sec. Efficiency. Aren't these beautiful? Sacred Earth. So there's like an earthly meaning, a spiritual meaning, and then the insight. So the earthly meaning of this card is unnecessary or fruitless struggle. What have we been talking about? A fresh approach to an old problem brings a surprising reward. Free up funds, time, and energy by tweaking your budget, schedule, or routine. Look for ways to do more with less. A minor adjustment in attitude or methodology can make a massive difference. A creative breakthrough is imminent. Creative breakthrough. Yes, it is imminent. The spiritual meaning. Imagination can be your greatest asset if you value and nurture it. This requires some daydreaming, playfulness, and lightheartedness. Right here, playfulness is a spiritual power. Do you see that? Okay. Let your imagination guide you to new ways of seeing and being in the world around you. The resources you need are all around you, so take the mundane and make it transform your world into something magical. The very earliest forms of life, photosynthetic bacteria, were purple. Imagine a purple world. They synthesized near-infrared light into sulfur. Oxygen-producing green algae that absorb visible light didn't make an appearance until nearly 2.6 billion years later. But once green was on the scene, there was no going back. Green algae utilized sunlight far better than its predecessors, red and brown algae. It wasn't long, only around 275 million years ago, before the first terrestrial plants took green beyond the oceans, and in relatively no time at all, the great land masses were blanketed by moss, ferns, grasses, trees, and cacti. The secret to green success was efficiency. The sunlight was always there in plentiful supply, just waiting to be turned into fresh, abundant new growth. So it's calling for a need for efficiency, because the struggles that you are currently going through in your mind and in your feelings, it says it's unnecessary and fruitless struggle. Okay, you need a fresh approach to an old problem, and it's going to bring you a surprising reward. Now it says your imagination is your greatest asset, and you need to value and nurture it, and it requires daydreaming, playfulness, and lightheartedness. Okay, not this kind of daydreaming. This is not really, this is like being stuck in the past. It's talking about being playful. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just move some of this stuff here. I'm gonna move this here. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, they're both calling for playfulness, right? Letting go of the control. There's success over here. Maybe we'll put this up here. Success, and like this. Okay. Now let's pull a Work Your Light card. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. For Virgo, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. Here we go. On the bottom I have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, and there's this woman here, and there's two others of herself. You know, her, I don't know, her intuition maybe, that's telling her that, you know, there's something she needs to pay attention to. But on the top, look at this. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. That looks like one of my relatives. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Look at this. Panthers, elephants, wolves, eagle feathers with eagles, an older ancestor looking person. All right, let's talk about it. Work Your Light cards. Keepers of the earth, 92. So it says, you are so supported. You do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work that you have done already and are ready to work through you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your to be rewarded for the work that you are doing. You do not need to go at it alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you and your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. Work Your Light activation is hold a card on your heart and say, I am open to receiving a whole new level of support for my life and my work, and I call it in now. Include any other specific requests here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, you know, basically it's saying, you know, the spirit world, your ancestors and people on earth, everybody's here waiting. It's like they're literally bowing at your feet saying, we recognize all the great work that you've done already to help people. So everyone's here to support you. Everyone's waiting now for you to bust a move, okay? And to start. And to get out of this Four of Cups mode. Now, I can't see that there's a lot of romance going on for you in this spread, but let's just pull out these two romance cards for funsies, okay? This is love reading. Some of them is just about family, love, and love as well, so that's okay. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. Okay, I'm going to take that one. On the bottom is be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Isn't that amazing? Number 40 here. That's a beautiful card. I don't think I've gotten this card, like, I don't remember even ever seeing this card, pulling this card. I mean, I've probably seen it once or something, but it's a rare one. It's saying be in the present. This is Four of Cups, right? Relating to that. It's Four of Cups is about being stuck in the past, right? Be in the present, dream of the future. On the top, though, let's talk about this. It says 31. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Okay, let's read that. Put this over here. Well, maybe I'll put this over here. I'll put this over here, 31. Says love is strong and can endure anything. If you trust love, everything else will fall into place. If there are challenges, it is important that you allow your heart to remain open. Okay? That's self-explanatory. Okay, Virgo, last card. This is the Romance Angels for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 22nd to the 28th. There we go. On the bottom, we've got children. Your love life is being affected by children. And there's a cute little, what is that? Is that a puppy? Adorable, and some dogs. Cute, cute, cute. All right. But on the top, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, so this is my card, Virgo. If there's someone that you've been chatting up with or checking or talking to or interested in a romantic way, this card is just speaking to you're not really that attracted to them. You're not really that interested in them, because this is the card where people are playing cat and mouse. That's in the explanation. Cat and mouse, because they know truthfully there is not enough attraction there to have a meaningful relationship. So I think that in your relationship, your romantic life right now, it seems to be that you're in this kind of scenario where there's two people who keep seeing each other randomly, you know, intermittently. There's nothing consistent. And, you know, you both act like you're interested in stuff, but it's like game playing, consistent game playing. And the reason that this never went anywhere is because there was never, you know, both of you know, like, there's not enough attraction here. And generally, I take this as, like, the female being kind of like, you know, as you see here, just not interested. And the other person is trying to approach and do something, but it's not working out. And both are afraid to really hash it out and have that discussion, because you're just going to come up, this person's going to come up, like, you know, short. So, yeah, whoever this person is, probably best to just let them be now, because, you know, it's just going to hurt their feelings. All right, that was your reading, Virgo. And if you want to find out more about your love readings and so on, you know, just check in later on in the week. Once I pump out these 12 signs, I will be doing these weekly love readings, and that should be interesting. These are general readings, and they just have 2 of these, like, you know, love oracle cards. But I do have a love tarot deck. All right, that was your reading for December 22nd to the 28th. Again, I just want to wish you guys all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for all the support and the views. I appreciate it very much. Have a wonderful week. Take care. Talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.